first and foremost, he's a great guy. You know, he's a top guy. He's been a fantastic player. He's a fantastic player. For me, he's the best footballing centre half that I've seen in the league in the 7-8 years I've been here. In overall, he's a top player. You know.
10 years is a long time to spend with someone in the footballing world.
Yeah, that's it. He's the only one that's been left from all this time now. So I say we sad to see him go. He's a friend, and you know, I say he's a great player.
I came in 2010. I came in, and one of my first games was a Champions League game, and we played Bohemians here, and we won the game. We got absolutely smashed away from home, and then won the game here. And I remember going to change rooms and looking around, looking at the players, thinking what we've achieved, and we went and played against Anderlecht next, which him and Eva were the two centre backs, and then we've done relatively well against Anderlecht until Lukaku come on and completely bullied them to knocked them around like the two little children. And then we had a great experience in Europe. But he's been a brilliant professional. You know, I've been here since 2010. You know, it's been nearly 7 seasons now, and I know I've gone and come back in, but he's been consistent. He's been brilliant, and you know, he's been a fantastic servant. Been a great player for TNS Football Club, and he's been just a solid structure of the whole club.
Yeah, he's been around the league for years, and he's, you know, probably one of the best centre halves that's been in the league. So you know, it's been a pleasure to play with him, and you know, as you said, he's a superb player, you know, for the team, and he's got lads to have around the changing rooms.
I say he has a good character. He's moody. He's a bit moody. I think Craig will probably testify to that.
He does a lot of mourning. You know, over the years, me and Pip have had cross words and fell out on him numerous occasions through him mourning.
One of the lads, we were driving past in a taxi, and I could see a bit further in front there was a guy with his head hanging out of the taxi, and there was a bit of sick on the taxi. You get a bit closer and you find out it's Pip, who's like slumped over the side, being sick everywhere. Just summed up sick.
But I think that's just the mentality of wanting to win, being a good professional, in just all round. You know, he's got very high standards, and you know, he's a top player.
I think he's been absolutely fantastic for us, and I think when you look at what he's done as a player for the club, both on and off the pitch, he's captained the team a few times as well, and he's lifted 1 or 2 trophies. I think alongside other legends like Scotty Rusco, Steve Evans. Yeah, they're all there on the podium behind us.
And it was Pip Baker and Steve Evans. Then it moved on a little bit to Pip Baker and Kai Edwards. Then, you know, it moved on again to Pip Baker and Conor Rowlandson, and you know, in all combinations along the way along that. And you know, and obviously Pip's played games this season as well. He's played with Steve Saunders, and so you know, but Pip is he's been the backbone of the success this club's had for the last 10 years and beyond.
Hi Phil, sorry I can't be with you to present your award this evening. It would have given me great pleasure, as we've both come a long way in the 13 years that you've been with the club. We've won many things together, and you've been at the heart of everything that we've done. You're going to be sadly missed by the club, and especially myself, where we struck up a great friendship over that time. For one thing though, it will give me a big smile that I may not have to have a bad back again, having to carry you up the stairs in Europe, but we'll keep that story for another day. But thank you very much, and I'll be catching up with you when I get back from my trip. But thanks again for all your hard work, and you know that you're always welcome at the club.